She'll just have the voice.
Yeah. All right, let's go through it.
Okay, great. So basically, any exterior area that's part of the HOA, I actually do not inspect, like the roof. But the walkways, as far as a courtesy, there's some hairline cracks there. Nothing really substantial there.
Okay.
Everything else on the outside is fine. Electrical wise, waistline wise, no real issues there. Just the patio has some hairline cracks, and also when they put the material on the concrete out there, it's actually a little bit too high up on the wall. There's supposed to be a 2-inch clearance between the bottom of the stucco and any hard surface.
Okay.
Let's see. Attic looked great, except there are some moisture stains on the underside of the roof, and I can't tell when the moisture stains occurred because once it's stained, it looks the same. Everything else up there is fine. Just a little bit of the insulation on the forced air ducting is damaged. And then the garage, there's a little bitty hairline foundation crack. We really don't get too concerned with that.
Okay.
And also there's a loose light fixture in the garage.
Okay.
Okay, and then the laundry, the washer supply valves are corroded.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah, and then also the, it's gas only. There's no 240 electrical outlet.
Okay.
And plumbing wise, the water heater's old, so it's ending its service life. It's still functional, but it's old.
Okay.
But
Do you remember the year?
Yeah, it's, well, it's 12, so what is it?
2007.
2007.
Okay.
Then also the temperature pressure drain line has improper slope. It slopes upwards, which is not supposed to. Everything is supposed to slope downwards.
Is that temperature pressure on the water heater?
Yes.
Okay.
No sediment trap on the gas line.
Okay.
And also the exhaust vent for the water heater, it lacks a metal trim around it as it goes through the driveway. Then the electrical service in the bathroom, I couldn't get into it because it's painted shut, but the outer cover screws are missing. And also this recommend arc fault breakers. And those breakers are a new breaker system for bedrooms, but there's no requirement that says it has to be done, just purely a suggestion.
If I were to break that paint, would you be able to inspect it?
Yes.
Okay. Can you show me that where that's at when we're done?
Yeah, it's in the upstairs bath. And then the heater, no sediment trap on the gas line. It looks fairly new. Also, the exhaust vent up in the attic has a negative pitch, so it doesn't have the proper slope upwards. And also, it doesn't have proper clearance to combustible surfaces. And then the ventilation screens, the ventilation areas for the heat, there's screens on them. Actually, it's for the combustion air vents are screened, which they're not supposed to be screened.
No screens on the heat
Combustion air vents.
Heat combustion air vents. Okay.
Yeah. Surprised that wasn't done since it looks fairly new. And then the fireplaces, both of them are missing the glass doors. There's a California Energy Code that says that they're supposed to be there, but nobody comes out here to check on that. Then there's carbon deposits on the gas logs on the one in the bedroom. The entry living room's fine. Dining room, the floor sloped a little bit, and there's a little cracking of the grout. And these tiles, typically they're not flat anyways, but
what were they called? Sedillas?
Saltillo.
Saltillo, that's right. And let me just show her on the one video. I mean, you can see clearly that that's a discrepancy with the regularity of the perfect tile.
Yeah.
We did see one small little break in the grout right here.
Right there, in the corner.
In the corners here. So, you know, maybe the tile, maybe a little bit of issues, but we have other things that we can check for issues of structure movement. John, you felt that the structure maybe not compromised. It could just be the tile. However,
there may be little hairline slab cracks, which are very normal.
Okay.
It's typical. But I'm looking at the doorways and around the windows. I don't see any signs of any cracking or patching.
That's good.
So that tells me it's fairly stable.
And is this tile typically breakable? Like it's an
Oh
easier?
yeah, it's really fragile because it's made out of clay.
Ah, okay.
It's not fired. It's just sun-baked.
Sun-baked, not kiln-baked. If
Right,
you will.
exactly.
Okay. Well, I knew that was the case, but that's
Yeah.
good that.
Sure.
Cool. Excellent.
And then the light switch in here is upside down.
Okay, so that's in the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah. Also, there is damage to the kitchen cabinet. Looks like moisture damage underneath here. They painted it. And the faucet here is loose and it doesn't rotate properly.
Okay.
There's also improper fitting at the drain line. There's a T fitting which isn't supposed. It's used the wrong way.
Excellent.
They're missing the anti-tip device for the stove, and the exhaust fan is noisy and it doesn't vent to the exterior. It's not required to vent to the exterior
Okay.
in residential, but let's make mention
How
of
noisy is that?
that. There's just a little squeal. What? Well, you were working. You made it jammed up. What was ever in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the list.
Yeah. No, it doesn't make noise now. Now it's jammed. So I think whatever was up there fell down and it.
Ah, gotcha. Well, that's
Yeah.
good. I'm glad we have it on camera now.
Yeah.
So that's the, what was that called? Ventilation?
Yeah, the fan. Let's say it doesn't work now. Before it was noisy. Now it doesn't work. Get it off. Please set. I'm just resetting it just to see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It sounds like it's trying to kick on.
Yeah. Doors and the pole for the closet, the units in there. And also the smoke detector didn't work.
The smoke detector did not work.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the bathroom upstairs, the hall bath, there's cracking tiles. The sink stopper doesn't work. Corrosion at the water supply of the toilet. And also you have to keep the handle pressed on the toilet for a proper flush. Also there's some cracks in the tile up there and he's caulking at the shower arm, shower valves at the base of the toilet. And then this half bath downstairs, it's missing the hose clamp on the air conditioner drain line. But you don't have air conditioning, but there's a setup for a drain line for the condensation if you do have air.
Okay.
And caulking is needed around the base of the toilet. And that's it.
All right. It sounds to me like we've got some plumbing stuff here with water heaters, things being caulked, appliances that are loose. Is this under plumbing?
That's going to be under miscellaneous.
Is this okay? Just want to make sure a plumber can't fix that. All right. Well, good. This is good.
That's
So
part of the appliance maybe.
okay. Looks good. All right, Joanne. I'll talk to you later.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.